Hello, algebra students. Let's tackle this example, which really actually combines two GED math skills. Let's take a look. It says the product of 11 and r plus 5 is 231. What is r? So it looks like only one question. What is r? Why do I say it's comboing two skills? Well, before I can find r or solve for r, that's not written in the language of algebra, okay? We have it written in English and a little trickier here. So I'm just going to translate it first into the language of algebra in order to be able to solve for r. So let's start with this. The product of, what does product mean? Remember back from way back on the basic operations, that product means a multiplication expression. It means things are multiplying. Now the product of what? 11. So that's the first thing multiplying. 11. And here's the next thing multiplying. R plus 5. Make sure you get R and 5 into the parentheses. So that 11 is multiplying with that whole thing. So there's the product of 11 and R plus 5. And then I see it's equal to, guys, that's what it is. And it is what? 231. And now I can solve. I have it written as an equation. It's in my language, algebra. I can go ahead and use my algebra skills to solve this. So you can actually go a couple of ways here, but I'm going to go the way we've been doing this lesson, which is if you see any work you can do on either the left-hand side or the right-hand side, go ahead and simplify before you solve. So I think I will do that. I see some work I can do. 11 is shoved up against this grouping, and I know how to multiply to a grouping. It's just called distribution, sorry. So 11 times r is 11r, and 11 times positive 5 is positive 55. And that's going to be equivalent to, well, there's nothing to simplify on the right-hand side. It's just a number, so I'll drop it down. Now, if there were more simplifying to do on the left-hand side, I would do it. But there's not. I can't times r by 11 because I don't know what r is. I can't add terms that are not like, so I can't add these. So it's time to start solving. And when I solve, I work the order of operations backwards. So let's move anything adding or subtracting first. I'll get rid of this plus 55 by subtracting 55. And of course, I'm allowed to be a disobedient brat, doing whatever I want instead of obeying the symbols, as long as I keep the left and the right hand sides equivalent. So adding 55 and subtracting 55 are opposites. They cancel. And we get 11r. 11r is equal to what? Oh, goodness. I really should have found my calculator before I started this. Let's see. I need to borrow, so that'll go down to 2 and up to 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. Borrow again. 7, 176. Woohoo! I did it. I haven't forgotten basic math. But don't worry, you'll get a calculator on the GED if that was a little much to handle. Now, r is still not alone. I need to get rid of this 11, so I will do the opposite of what it is currently doing. It is currently multiplying. I will divide to get rid of it. And of course, I can be a spoiled brat doing whatever the heck I want, as long as I keep the left and the right hand sides equivalent. So multiplying by 11 and dividing by 11 are opposites. They cancel. R is alone, just like I wanted, and there's the math to do. 176 divided by 11, and oh my gosh, I don't have my calculator again. Let's see. 11 goes into 17 one time with a remainder of 6, and 11 goes into 66 6 times. So R is 16. If you want to know how I did that little ninja division trick, by the way, I call it sight division. I don't know what its real name is, but I have a video for that on the YouTube channel. I love it. Such a nifty trick. But again, not something you have to know, since you'd get a calculator while you were doing this on the GED. But it sure would impress your friends and family, right? Maybe. I don't know. Are your friends and family the kind who were impressed by that? Either way. It's fun to know. All right, you guys, super proud of you. Happy learning.